Hi everyone, it's Dave here from Band of Badgers, and what an opening that is. I mean, bam, you're straight into the Valhalla screen. Now, I was going to say like what's in the box, but you can kind of see. Well, I do have a question. Is this a dragon or is this a Balor? Does it even matter? Now, this was sent over to us by Dogmite. This is part of their Valhalla range. Now, if you don't know what this is the front panel of a GM screen, a Game Master screen. This is one of the front panel of a 3-panel system. This is roughly 12 by 9 inches, I guess. And this is stunning. This is really nice. It feels lovely. It's got, obviously there's some kind of not exactly a varnish on there, but some kind of stuff on there. It's really nice, and this is the laser engraved edition. Now I'm not sure if the camera's actually going to pick that up, but you can kind of see. I mean, that's about a 2mm depth on those engraving, on the cutouts and the shapes. I mean that if that's, hopefully it's coming out in the microphone. I'm basically cleaning his teeth there with my fingernail. That is how deep these ridges are. You can feel it, but wow, look at the colour on that. I mean, there's red, there's kind of shades of brown here, really pick up. This is a stark white as well, like a pearl white. You've got these chains in the background and breathing out that fire. I mean, that is amazing. Now on the other side, let's flip it this way. Gorgeous shade of blue. that is so nice. So what we're going to get into, I'll show you the other panels, and then I'll kind of show you how it all goes together, and then I'll show you what you can actually do with it, other than kind of hide behind it when your players start attacking you. So this is the front panel, as I said. Now there are 2 other panels, a left and a right. I'm just going to go over here and get them. There were all bits and pieces here. So here's the other panel. As you can see, it's still blue. And you have the 6 magnets. Now every single panel has the 6 magnets, and on one side, on the front panel, panel 1, you have them on both sides. But you have some magnets. There you go. You can just about see them there, and you get this metal rod. Metal rod, very nice and easy, and that becomes like a socket, if you like. And that's your angle socket, like a joint. Now this would then, oops, that way around. I think. Are we? Yep, there we go. Into there. And if we line them up, then we have a join, which then allows you to fold it. And that's going to be really difficult for me to kind of show you that on this camera. So I'm going to move it around. Not something we normally do, but hey, look. And then you can kind of start to get the size of this thing. Now this is nice. It is bigger than the standard. Let's say the D&D screen, if you like. Only by a little bit, but this is obviously what your players are going to see. Now at the very top, I'm going to show you a little bit here. You have this groove, and you can see the computer in the background there, but you have this kind of groove that allows you, to put in all your initiative cards, your tracker systems, everything like that. So it's a really nice way. You can see that it is just kind of held together by that. You can pull that off and it clicks in lovely. Again, it's just a magnet, that's all that is. Now the other side, let's try and bring that up again. Let's bring that around. Whoop. There we go, you can see everything that going on there now. Right, let's bring that in. There you go. You can see on the camera, look up there. You can just about see it. Look, there we go. There, look, I'm there again. The joys of doing these things for YouTube. So here we have another panel. Let's click that in as well. I'm now hiding behind a pen. There. That is stunning. And that will stay on my table forever now. That is really nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this apart. We'll go back to the central panel, and I'll show you what else is there. Okay, here we go. Hold on to your hats. You can see, again, very simple to pull apart. I'll show you some of the accessories and bits and pieces in a sec. So here's our front panel again. I'll put that one down. Right, so there's your metal rods. You can see them. That's fine. Okay, we're used to seeing that now. The other rod is going to go to the other side. So that's simply how we connect it. And these are strong magnets. I mean, that took a bit of effort to get that off. So that is nice. Now on the other side, we mentioned the 6 pieces. Now there are various accessories you can get for this panel. Now remember, it stands up, it's vertical. So one of the things they give you are these ball bearings. Now in every set, in every Valhalla, you get 12 of these ball bearings, and they will hold cards and bits and paper and stuff. And again, look, I hold it vertical, I can give it a little shake, they don't drop off. So these things are completely ideal. Again, imagine this is, what I like to do is make sure my DM space is as free as possible. Now I'm someone, I use cards, I use encounter cards, so these are the magic items from Gale Force 9. I've also got here's some encounter cards from Beadle and Grimm, so we'll be using those. We're currently running Icewind Dale, so I just happen to have those on hand. We have a map. Now all of this, when I have my screen is just standing there because it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. But all of this is just out because I can use paper clips or bulldog clips or blue tack or sellotape or whatever. Now the advantage to having the Valhalla system and the magnet, I'll chuck in some more bits as well. Here we go. We're really going over the top of this one. So again, Icewind Dale, Beadle and Grimm's, check it out. So having the use of a vertical system like this means, well, everything's showing now, means that I can get these kind of things out the way. So there you go. Potion of Healing, done. Potion of Vitality, done. I love watching that as well. It's the little things, people. It's the little things. Now you could have this. That's one thing, but you can see this piece is bigger than the screen. So maybe to keep that nice, you could use one of the 2 panels that they provide. Now this is just a simple piece of perspex that you can use to take notes. You can hold things on, but you can replace the ball bearings with that. That's holding that in place. You could put those under there, for example, if you wanted to. You could hold your notes in place like that, and it keeps it really, really nice and secure, really nice and flat. Again, keeping my stuff off of the table, and that one didn't fall off. That's because I took the ball bearing away. See? So now I've got a collection of items that's off of my main area. Here's something else you can do. So if I take that, take that, and I'll swap it for my map. I am someone, I love printing out the DM maps. I love making notes. So I don't know if you can see that. Let's bring it up. Spoilers. So I will put that on there. And if I had, they come in different sizes. So this is the standard size that you get, this kind of A5 shape. But I've got some other ideas for this. I'll let you see that in a minute. Now, you can get a piece that goes all the way across, which has all 6 magnets. And even the screens, the GM screens, come in different sizes. So if you've got the budget, have a look at the size of your requirements, especially if you need various sizes or not. But I like the idea of having this all the way across, maybe to the full width of the sheet, where I can then make notes. And this is just a dry wipe. I can go, okay, well, I know there's encounters here. The players are going to make it from this point. They're going to jump up here. And I can mark where the players have gone. I can mark various encounters. And that's fine. I can do that all the way across the map. Also, because it's dry wipe, just means I can quickly go in and change things around. But that's if you like to do that kind of thing. Remember, it's vertical. It's not down. Now, it is possible to do this. There you go. I can just make some notes while I'm here. We're going to call it. So that's fine. It works. But for me, that's not what I want to use it for. I want to use it to keep all my stuff off of the table so that I have more room for my books and my notes. Now what I do here's a little gaming, I was going to say pro tip. It's not a pro tip, it's a Dave tip, which is anything but pro. I have a dry white board, which is probably about A5 in size, just like this. So what I might do is replace that and keep this handy. Then what I can do is use one of my cards. For example, here is the Frost Druid. This is an encounter card from Beadle and Grimm's. If you haven't seen one, it's lovely. It has all the details and all the description as well from the Monsters Manual. I was going to say DMG then. Now what I like is if I've got this up here, and again I can use barbarians to keep it in place. If I can find it, there we go. They find them themselves, and that means I have all these details handy that you can see there. Okay, but I like this. I use this to keep track of hit points for my bad guys. So what I would probably do is something like Frost Druid, and then I'll do armor class, which is, you can see there is 13 hit points. Just using the average is 67. Boom. And that is my character encounter. Now, as we go through, I can put it in here. I can put in like status effects. I can make those notes. I've got rings, but you know, we're just talking about how we use the GM screen. And I can mark down, okay, you've done some damage. Yeah, okay, big one there. Look. Ooh. And we can count down what is actually going on. That is perfectly fine. And I like that. Also means that to a certain extent, I can prep that. However, when the combat's done, it means that I can tidy up my workspace so I'm back into roleplay mode. This, which is now on my table, I can drop that straight onto my GM screen. That gets hooked up out the way, and I'm back into my game. So there's like for my desktop, there is a combat twist and a roleplay twist, just so I can flick things around when I need to. But and you can see how easy it is to clean that. I'll show you there. Boom. And that is lovely. Now this does hold, you know, I could have done it the other way around. I could have put that up there. But the magnets kind of block a little bit of the text. So placement's never going to be perfect. But again, I can just keep that out of the way. One of the accessories that Dogmite does are these little shelves. So again, vertical, they're called mini shelves, but not mini because it's mini, maybe it is, but mini to keep the minis out of the way. But I'm another one of these people who has, behind the GM screen, I keep all my minis. All the minis are there. And plus, you know, then I've got encounter cards and everything else. I've got magic items. The players, everything, you know, maybe they stand up, maybe they take a peek, maybe they're going to offer me cake. We get a lot of cake. And maybe they take a peek. But having them vertical just means that all the information is out of the way. And I love the idea of having a shelf. I'm thinking I'm going to see if I can pick one up. You order online, they do ship to the UK. Again, the VALHALLA screen, the engraved one, starts at around $225. And then, remember, you're going to add shipping on top of that as well. But the quality of this has been astonishing. This is the second one I've seen in person. We actually did one. We gave one of these away during a Christmas competition, and that was one of the sculpted ones. It was a sculpted DM screen, which is basically it wasn't engraved like this. It doesn't have these bits. Everything was like raised pieces of wood, and it was a wolf system. Which in that game we're playing Curse of Strahd. So the GM was very, very happy about winning that. It's a lovely piece. So there you go. That's our version of the GM screen. Thank you very much to Dogmite. I just wanted to kind of quickly show you what we do, how we use it. If you want to see some more detailed bits and pieces on this system, you can check out our Instagram. It's instagram.com/boundedbadgers. We're going to put a load of stuff on there because we're actually using this week. So this will you'll be able to see it on our gaming table. Oh yeah, just to point out, we have an initiative tracker along the top. Now we have some Perspex tokens for that, but I've been making my own. And you'll see those in the photos. So check out those photos and you'll see what we get. But basically in the system, you get those two of these acrylic pieces. Just to show you, there you go, 2 acrylic pieces. You get 12 ball bearings, and that's plenty of coverage. Now you can't actually use them two at the same time. Oh, I suppose you can. Look, there, that kind of works. But there's different things you can do. You can mix and match all however you wish. There's also, oh, I love these sconces. There are sconces and light systems. There's a really nice player tracker, which is one of these. So it's a piece of plastic, and they've screen printed everything on there. So you have like character name, armor class, passive perception, status, and it goes all the way across the screen. That is a really, really nice piece, and I am that's probably going to go on my Christmas list as well. I think I'm gonna enjoy adding a few bits to my. I've been a very good boy this year. I think we can deserve a few treats every now and then. But yep, we are hoping to do bits and pieces. I think we're gonna really, really enjoy. The players are gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna love this system. Now, also, just in case of when you're watching this. Thursday, the 18th of August, Dogmite, Michael Konis and Lindsay Road will be with us as we paint some minis. And we're going to be doing a Q&A while we paint and hang out. So do check that out. If it's already gone past that and you're just happy to be watching this on YouTube, check up here somewhere or check out our next video for all the Dogmite goodies. We're going to just be interviewing them while we paint about the history of Dogmite, what their new direction's going to be, some of the new product lines coming up for 2023, and also what Lindsay's been up to as well, because she's got new things on the horizon. So all of that and more. Do check it out soon. But this, wow, I mean, that is just beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. So do go check them out. Dogmite.com. Until next time, be safe. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.